Hey y'all, so I am back with the last layout from the Create Inspire event in Markham, Canada that was held this past March. And I did a video share of a couple of layouts from Becky Adams where she taught a class about multi-photo interactive layouts where you have some type of an interactive element on your page. And this is the last layout for that. It's a double page. We used For the Record by Simple Stories. And then I'm going to show you what was left over out of what we received. So here is the first page of the layout, the left side. And you could actually do two single pages if you wanted, by simply just adding a title up here. But I had enough photos for this little event to warrant a two-page layout. So we took some of the Cornflower Color Vibe Simple Stories cardstock, which I absolutely love because you have this little Swiss dot on one side and the other side is just plain color. And we used two 4x6 photos here. And this page is pretty much a simple decoration. You've got your background paper, you've got a strip of the number pages, and then this is just a couple of the ephemera pieces out of one of the die cut packs, which is the floral bits, and then a couple of hearts off the sticker sheet. And we used this paper, and I believe it was another paper. Let's open it up and see. And this is our interactive part. So we have one of the chipboard frames with a couple of small photos in it. And then on this side is a place to journal, or you could even add another small photo. And over here's a place to journal, or you could add another small photo. So we made this cute little flap on it. And let me tell you, I was experienced a little bit of brain fog and tiredness because it is so fun, but you're just so busy all the time that I did make a mistake. And initially I put the wrong size paper in my flaps and I cut my paper wrong. So I recut the paper, and where I miscut my paper, I had to add a little piece down here at the bottom. If you look real close, you can see the line, but you're not going to notice unless you're looking for it. So we had enough paper that I could correct that. And so you close the photo. So that is the left side of the paper, and then this is the right side of the paper. And we just did 3x4 photos. We used the same design on the left page, and then we used 3x4 photos, popped them up, and using the adhesive made little pockets for the tags because they're going to slide out. Here's the title, which is a foam sticker. This is a sticker I popped up on foam. This is from the floral bits. This and this is from the sticker sheet. There's a couple more hearts from the sticker sheet. So it's not a lot of embellishment. It's just how it is embellished. And then from the tag sheet, we cut apart tags, and you can pull them out. And then there's a little photo. Now, if you wanted to, you could put a photo on the back side. But I didn't, because these were, I think, like 2x3. They were, they're a lot smaller. And so it was kind of a little bit of a challenge to find a photo. And I'll tell you where I was right here. Do you recognize this place? Let me hold it up. That is the Whistle Stop Cafe in Juliet, Georgia, where they filmed some of the movie Fried Green Tomatoes. And if you are younger and you have never seen that movie, I highly recommend you watch that movie. So, this was where some of the movie took place. And it's kind of a cute little tourist spot. And they have some little street. It has all these old buildings like this. This is a little courthouse. That's my husband acting like his hands are cuffed. And this was inside one of the houses. There's old houses and their little shops. That's where that was from. And then this was what we had at the Whistle Stop Cafe. And I don't eat fried green tomatoes, but my husband does, and he absolutely loved them. So I just kind of got an appetizer plate, and he got a meal plate. And I cannot figure out what that is. I'm going to pick it up. I've been looking at it, and I can't figure out what that is. It's got to be some kind of meat, I think. I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to have to ask him if he remembers what that is. But anyway, so there's the food. And I do have some places of the inside. But I'm going to save that for another layout in the little street. Because I'd been there before with my sister and took photos. So I can just incorporate some of those photos into that layout if I need to. Because, you know, the buildings and things don't change. And by the lake, behind this little area, there's a little park, fishing park, and that's where this photo was taken. So the cafe and stuff is kind of over in this area, but this is a nice little shaded area where people fish, and there's some kind of old building over there I thought was pretty cool. And, that's my husband standing at the Whistle Stop Cafe. And you can see the little road down here with all the little older buildings and shops. It's a nice little place to visit. And then this last tag is for journaling. And we just put 2 tags together. And that gives you a little journaling spot. Now, how in the world do you put this in a page protector so you can pull these tags up? Well, the only thing I know to do is to cut part of this section out of the page protector, which I have never done before. So that'll be interesting when I try to do that. We will see how that works out. But that is the last layout for her class. So there were 4 pages, and I just wanted to go quickly over what we had left over. We did use a lot of the floral bits, so this is what is left out of the pack of the floral bits, which is not a lot, so I'm really happy about that. And we used, there's another little floral bit. We used 5 of the photo frames, which I was very happy about. And my friend Scylla, we were online scrapbooking with her and Scrappy Jeannie K, and I said, I almost used up a whole pack. And Scylla said, well, why don't you use up this last frame on another layout? And I said, it's orange. Not a fan of orange. But I think I'm going to see if I can do that, because I have a little idea. Because this collection wasn't one that I was attracted to when I first saw it come out. And it was really cute and fun to use, because it does have a lot of items that you could use for just documenting everyday things. So this is what I have left of the foam stickers. We used some of them, but not a whole lot. And this is what is left of the sticker sheet. Quite a few stickers left, but a lot of them are nice general colors. that you can easily add to other layouts using simple story collections. Okay, I keep my branding strips until I'm done. So these they'll hang around for a little bit. They'll maybe hang around for one more layout. And then after that, I may use them for a card. I made a cute card design that I like, so I may use that for a card. But we'll see. So there are some scrap papers left. Now there's not a lot of this left because that's the one I miscut. And you'll see my miscuts. Have this little piece of arrow left. Yellow arrow. Have some tags left. Love these tag sheets. These are the papers that I miscut. They're in the wrong direction. And that bothered me, so I recut them to make them in the right direction. Here's some more tags. There's some more of that orange and pink floral, and the back side is this cute ledger. Have some of the number page left, like this side. And in my other video about this was not on the cover. So I said, were these branding strips? They weren't. I thought they were branding strips, but no, it's just a full page of cameras. This is it's called the 4x6 Elements, and then you had like months and numbers on here. These would make great journaling spots, because if you didn't want the numbers, you could cover that up with a different embellishment. You could use it on any layout that you want. You could just cut here and have a journal card, or you could use the whole thing as a journal card. But I would probably cut this off, cover that up with an embellishment. A full sheet of this stories to tell, with these little typewriters with the florals. A little bit of this pen push paper, and then on the back there's a lot of words. Something else, if you are lacking embellishments, fussy cut, fussy cut, fussy cut. And some of this paper left. I love this stripe, but we used the B-side to cut out a couple of items to use, but these are all very cute. I love that. Hold on, I've got to overthink about it. And I love this piece of paper. This is called Keep Looking Up. I love this color of blue. And then that is the B-side, this floral. So I may make another layout using this as a background, because I just think it's so pretty. And I'm not quite done with this collection yet. So that is it for Becky Adams' class at the Create and Inspire event that was held near Toronto in Canada. And that is it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.